Just warning you, there are a lot of notes in this variation. There are just kind of a lot of them. They just keep going. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey fiddlers, welcome to today's fiddle video. Today we're going to be learning an exceedingly fun tune, perhaps one of the funnest tunes that exists. It's called Cluck Old Hen and it's a traditional old-time reel. I'm going to be teaching you not one, but two versions of the tune, plus a fancy variation, so hold on to your hats. If you'd like sheet music and practice tracks for both versions of the tune, plus the variation we're going to learn today, plus a harmony, and also a chord chart for the chord playing people in your life, you'll find a link for all of that in the description. All right, let's go ahead and learn the tune. First, let's figure out what key we're in so we know where these left-hand fingers are gonna go. It just so happens that I'm gonna be teaching you the tune in two different keys. So a simpler version of the tune I'm going to teach you in A mixolydian, and a slightly more complex version of the tune I will teach you in A dorian. And then the variation is going to be in both of those. So here we go. For starters, let's play our A mixolydian scale. And this is just like a major scale. There's just one note that's different. I'll tell you about it when we get there. We're going to start with the open A, first finger, second finger, third, E, 1, low second finger, that's the G natural, so the one note different from the A major scale, and then your third finger. So A mixolydian has two sharps, C sharp and F sharp. We're also going to have a third finger on the D string in this tune. That's the A mixolydian scale. That's what version 1 of the tune is going to be in. Let's play the A dorian scale. The A dorian scale is just like your A minor scale, but with one note different. So I'll tell you about that when we get to it. We're going to start with the open A, 1, low 2, 3, E, 1, and it's going to be an F sharp, not the F natural as it would be in the A minor scale. Then low 2, then 3. So A dorian only has one sharp, the F sharp. So A mixolydian is more of a major-ish scale, and A dorian is more of a minor-ish scale, so happy-ish and sad-ish, in my mind at least. And you can play Cluck Old Hen in either one of these modes. All right, now that that's out of the way, let's figure out our time signature. Cluck Old Hen is a reel. We're gonna be in 4/4 time. So we're thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got our keys, we've got our time signature. Let's go ahead and learn the tune. As I usually do, I'm going to be teaching this tune by call and response, so you can try and learn it by ear. I'll play a short chunk of the tune. You can pause the video and try playing it back. I'll play it again a little slower. You can pause and try playing it back. And I'll play it once more for good measure, and you can pause and try again. And if you don't get it after 3 tries, no problem. You can just go back in the video and try over again. We're gonna start with the first version of the tune. This version of the tune is in A mixolydian, and it's a little simpler note-wise than the second version of the tune. As with many fiddle tunes, this tune has an A part and a B part. That's the first half of the tune. The second half of the tune, you're gonna play each of them twice. Let's start with the A part. The first phrase of the A part starts with the open E string, and it'll go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slower. Once more. The second phrase of the A part starts again with that open E string, and it'll go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. If you'd like in that phrase, you can add a little slide to your second finger, and so it would sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And believe it or not, that is the entire A part, the whole first half of the tune. So let's try stringing those 2 phrases together, starting with that open E string, and we'll play it twice. 1, 2, 3, 4. First phrase. Second. Repeat. Moving on to the B part, the first phrase starts with the open A string, and it'll go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once more. You could add a slide there as well on that second finger. The second phrase also starts with your open A string, and it'll go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. And just like that, we've got the entire B part, the second half of the tune. Let's play it 2 times. Remember, we're going to start with that open A. 1, 2, 3, 4. First phrase. Second. Repeat. And that is the entire tune, the first version of it. Let's try playing all the way through A, A, B, B. Remember, we're starting with the open E string. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. A part. Repeat. B part. Again. Okay, so that is version 1 of the tune. Let's move on to version 2 of the tune. This one is a little more complex. We've got a few more notes in it, to be honest, and it's in a dorian as opposed to a mixolydian, so it's a little more minor sounding. In a mixolydian, we had that C sharp on the A string, and in a dorian, we're going to have a C natural, so a low second finger on the A string. So that's the only difference in terms of finger placement. The first phrase starts with the open E string, and it'll go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slower. Again. And the second phrase also starts with that open E, and it'll go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once more. That's our whole A part. Let's play it 2 times, starting with that open E. 1, 2, 3, 4. First phrase. Second. Repeat. Moving on to the B part, the first phrase of the B part starts with that open A string, and it'll go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. You might notice that I'm kind of hopping off the A string a bit in this phrase. Also, for the first pair of A notes, I'm going down, up. For the second pair, I'm going up, up. And that's going to happen again in the next phrase. And the second phrase also starts with the open A string, and it'll go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once more. And that's it. We've got the B part. Let's try putting those 2 phrases together, and we'll play it 2 times. Starting with the open A. 1, 2, 3, 4. First phrase. Second. Repeat. Just like that, we have the entire second version of the tune. Let's try playing it all the way through A, A, B, B. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. A part. Repeat. B part. Again. And if you'd like to try playing both those versions of the tune up to speed, they're the first and second times through the tune that I play at the very beginning of this video, so give it a whirl. Last of all, before we head out today, I want to give you a fun variation on the tune, as if the tune weren't fun enough. Just warning you, there are a lot of notes in this variation. There are just kind of a lot of them. They just keep going. In this variation, in the A part, we're going to throw in a whole bunch more notes. And in the B part, we're going to throw in some double stops. So again, kind of more notes. Starting out with the A part, this is what the A part variation is going to sound like. let's give it a whirl. So our A part variation is in A mixolydian. We're going to have that C sharp, the high second finger on the A string. What we're doing in this variation is we're playing a pattern using notes from that A mixolydian scale, but not all of them. These are the notes we're using from the scale. We're going to be using A, the second finger, 3, E, low second finger, and third finger. So the pattern starts with that third finger on the E string, and it'll go like this. So that's 3, 2, E, 3. Then we've got 2, E, 3, 2. Starting to see a pattern there. And then E, 3, 2, E. And then we wrap up with 3, 2, A. Then we seem like we're starting that pattern over again. We go. And then right here, it changes. We're gonna go, which is the same as the normal end of the A part in the first version of the tune. All right, so this is what we've got. We're going to make one little change. We're going to start the first note of that second phrase a little early, a little before the downbeat. So we're kind of anticipating the downbeat. All right, so that's our entire A part variation. Let's try playing it through 2 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Part, nothing nearly so wild is going to be happening. We are just going to add some fun little double stops. So in our B part, we're switching into A Dorian, and we're playing it basically the same way we would play it in the second version that we learned today of the tune, but we're adding some open string double stops. So instead of, we're adding the E string above, and then instead of, we're playing. So it's a little dissonant there, but I kind of like it. In that phrase, what we're doing is we're playing the open E above the A, and then the open A above that third finger on the D string. You can combine that with a second finger slide and a third finger slide. Then instead of, we'll play, so the open E above, and then just normal at the end. So it's, that's our entire variation on the B part. Let's play it 2 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Variation. Let's try playing all the way through A, A, B, B. Let's see how it goes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat. B part. Repeat. And if you'd like to try playing that variation up to speed with guitar backup, you can go back to the beginning of the video and play it along with me. All right, fiddlers, that wraps up today's fiddle video. I hope you loved this tune. Again, if you'd like sheet music and practice tracks for both versions of the tune, plus the variation we learned, plus a harmony, and also a chord chart, you'll find a link for all of that in the description. As always, huge thanks to my brother Dan Faiella, who did the guitar backup at the beginning of this video. Have a wonderful day, happy fiddling, and I'll see you soon.